Welcome back to the Me, Myself, and I podcast. I'm Michael. That's Mike.
Manish on the beat, shebang. I'm sorry.
You gotta stop that.
I know, I'm sorry.
This kid has been doing this all day. We were out in public and he wouldn't stop doing it.
It's gotten really bad, and I don't even know the song. It just sounds so silly.
What does it even mean?
I don't even know. It just sounds goofy. Manish on the beat, shebang.
Are you a Drake guy?
Not really. I guess he has some good music.
So like Drake Kendrick debate?
Don't really care, honestly.
Fair enough.
Are there any beefs you're into?
I'm a big fan of just like hamburger.
What?
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not super tapped into celebrity beefs, but I do have one that is a personal beef, but I don't know if it's too controversial or not to say on a podcast.
Uh-oh.
I really, really like pineapple on pizza.
Whoa, dude.
I'm scared of the repercussions of what I just said.
Anything else you want to say to get yourself canceled?
You don't like it?
I never said that. I just can't be seen with that opinion. Bad optics, you know?
Bad optics. It just adds such a nice sweetness.
I've seen the subreddits. Please don't report us for this.
Can you imagine? That would be crazy. Do you have a favorite beef?
I've definitely got a couple.
Like what?
A big one, nerdy. A big one is the Batman versus Spider-Man Rogues Gallery.
Ooh, that's a slippery slope.
There's an obvious answer.
I think so.
It's obviously Spider-Man. Now, don't get me wrong. Batman has some awesome villains.
Mr. Freeze
Mr. Freeze.
might be one of the coolest villains of all time.
No pun intended.
No.
This one gets heated in the subreddits also, but here's my argument. There are very similar villains. Killer Croc,
The Lizard,
you can make the argument for the Joker and Green Goblin,
Catwoman and Black Cat.
and the list goes on. You got Venom, Bane, Mysterio, Scarecrow, whatever.
Right.
But a big part for me is when it comes to the extended Rogues Gallery. I think that's where Batman just loses it.
Okay.
Like Condiment King, come on now. I know that Spider-Man has some goofy villains as well, but overall, I think Spider-Man's villains are cooler than Batman's. I mean, I would pick Green Goblin over the Joker.
Wow, dude.
Doc Ock is sick. Sandman, Shocker, Chameleon, Scorpion, the Vulture, like Electro, he has such cool villains, and I go, Poison Ivy, whatever, dude. The Riddler, semi also whatever.
He only worked because of Batman's detective side.
Right, and if I think of the Riddler in a Spider-Man story, I would be disappointed to have Spider-Man just solving riddles the whole time.
Which then makes the argument harder because you have the whole their rogues gallery fits their characters better than other characters, so then it makes it a harder argument.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I try to look at it from both perspectives, get the pros and cons of both, but at the end of the day, I think I'm going Spider-Man.
Fair enough.
I wish we had Matt's input on this, but once again, not here.
Yeah, today is inexcusable.
Let the people know where he is.
Put him on blast.
I'll do it.
Okay.
This man is day drinking at Applebee's.
According to him, there's magic at Applebee's during the day versus the night.
And also, according to him, they know him by name there.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, he said the other day, one of the women that works there, if she sees him, she'll bring him the usual is what he called it.
I can only imagine.
You weren't there for this?
Must not have been. What is he, a mozzarella stick guy? Which, no shade. The mozzarella sticks there are fantastic.
You would think after the Pizza and Wimpy Kid incident.
If you don't know what he's talking about, go back and watch the last episode.
He said they bring him a plate full of onion rings and a glass of Miller Lite with ice to the brim.
That's nasty.
Those onion rings are fire, though.
They are so good. Okay, I guess I'm just not rocking with the second half of it.
No one should be, dude. First off, drinking a glass of piss. No offense, Miller.
They're not watching.
You never know.
I know.
Secondly, drinking said glass of piss with ice.
I'm going to text him to see what he got.
While we wait, I had a situation come up the other day that I need your input.
Okay.
So I was driving home from work, and there's this little corner that you go up and you turn, and you can't see what's ahead until you get there.
Okay.
And when I turn the corner, there's an ambulance, a fire truck, and a police car parked on the other side of the road, and all of them are just out standing around something that I can't see.
Right?
Beautiful day out, window down, blasting music. I am cruising. I'm not going too fast, but I'm also going a little bit not slow.
Okay.
I lower the music and I slowed down quick just in case. As I got close, somebody was big D'ing on the ground.
Big what?
Dying. I just didn't want to get demonetized.
Oh, fair enough.
So which brings me to the question, would you want someone playing music as you're dying?
I mean, depending on the situation, that person probably isn't even aware. It's just the courtesy for the first responders.
Okay, well, pretend for a second that you're funny and can give a funny answer.
All right. What's blasting? What do you got playing?
Shoot to Thrill by AC/DC.
Ooh, that's a sick song to die to.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess it all does just depend on what is playing. Like, I don't want to be hearing something lame as I'm laying there and die and just hear
Money on the beat, shabang.
yeah. All right, that was a good one.
So we're both in agreement that dying out, you need to have music playing.
For sure.
Then tell me why the cop was mean mugging me, dude. He just stared at me, and not only had I dropped to a very respectable speed, I also lowered my music way down.
Maybe he was just making sure that you're being a law-abiding citizen.
Maybe.
Two things.
Okay.
Matt said he started out with the usual and ordered the honey pepper chicken mac and cheese thing. It's so good.
That is a phenomenal choice.
That's what I'm saying.
And second thing,
Secondly, we were made well aware by our editor,
me.
yeah, him, that we said dude way too many times in the last episode.
A disgusting amount.
So we are making a conscious effort to say it less, even though we got 2 views on the last video, and I'm pretty sure one of them was us.
If not both of them.
Right.
I had to strategically cut together the TikTok clips that I posted to take out as many dudes as possible to not make it terrible.
Wonderful work. If anybody watches that last episode, if you go through and count how many times we said dude, we will give you a prize.
Old fat, old, juicy, massive,
Careful there.
huge, giant thank you.
You scared me there. Matt texted and said that for dessert he got the triple chocolate meltdown.
This guy is going to be dead at 28 if he keeps this
Yeah.
up.
He is supposed to be coming after to watch the Belgium World Cup game, right?
I think so.
You excited for the World Cup?
Marginally. You?
Very, but pretty much only because the Prem is over.
The Prem. Look at me. I'm hoity-toity. I call it the Prem.
The Prem, the Premier League, EPL, English Premiership, whatever you want to call it.
Who are you rooting for in the World Cup?
Belgium for sure. Kevin De Bruyne is my favorite player. I grew up Aguero being my favorite player, but it's definitely Kevin De Bruyne now. What about you?
I couldn't really care less. I'm just here to hang out and have a good time.
You don't want to pick any team?
Fine. I will root for the U.S. team. Easy enough. I mean, they don't have a phenomenal record of winning the World Cup.
I mean, neither does Belgium, but I'm still rooting for them.
It would be cool to go to a game, though.
There's a series of events where Belgium would play at Gillette Stadium. They have to be first in their group stage, and if they get first, they would play at Gillette.
Dude, you have the money, the passport, and the free will. You could go to any stadium you want, watch any game you want.
I know, but it's just so scary.
Planes, yeah.
That and flying alone. I wouldn't even have anyone there to, distract me.
You could drive.
Yeah, let me drive to Seattle real quick.
I'm just saying you could.
But I know. But Gillette is so much more accessible, so let's just have our fingers crossed that they finish first in their group.
That would be cool.
And then there's a scenario that if they finish first and then Norway finishes third overall in their group, or actually I think it's in groups it's like E through I, Norway will also play against Belgium at Gillette for that first round of 32. So that would be Kevin De Bruyne and Holland and Jeremy Doku in the same. It would be awesome.
You should go, dude.
Dude.
Ow. Ah. You really should. Even if it's neither of those teams, you should go just to say that you went to a World Cup match. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you're right. We'll ask Matt. We should all go. If it's at Gillette, sure. If we're plane bound, no way. Even if the two of us were, you wouldn't. I don't think that I could. For a once in a lifetime opportunity, maybe, because that just painted it in a way that's going to give me FOMO, so I'll be peer pressured into not missing out. Good old peer pressure coming in clutch. But the plane. If I can do it, you can do it. Besides, we don't even have to look for one that's Belgium if they're not at Gillette. We just look for one at Gillette for fun, just to go. True. Have you ever been to a professional sports game?
Does AAA baseball count?
I mean, yeah. I was meaning more NFL, NBA, MLB.
Then no, I haven't.
Me either. So this would be a great experience.
Fine. Yeah, let's try to get tickets then.
I don't think you understand. We will do this.
Oh, I fully understand.
What?
I don't know. There is something I don't understand though.
Could be a lot of things.
I was scrolling on TikTok and I was looking at the comments, and the Gen Z comments are so confusing.
What do you mean?
Here's an example. I don't even remember what the video was, but the comments were just a chain of individual comments that were like, "Holy new comment. This comment is fresh." One said, baby comment needs time to grow.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
And they're referencing their own comment. It's not like they saw a comment with 2 likes and they were like, can't even buy attention around here.
Meta commenting about your own comments is wild.
Or that stupid ass skull emoji.
That's everywhere.
They'll use it for everything, which I say they as if we're not Gen Z.
Right, but it's different. Like, we're 2000s Gen Z and they're 2000 Gen Z.
Yeah, I feel like the early Gen Z is way different than the late Gen Z. Like, the kids that are 14, 15 right now are whack.
To be fair, we were probably doing so many things that the people that are our age then thought was dumb as hell.
We should do an episode where we come up with a list of the worst and best things that we did as a kid. Like playing with a slinky, like stuff like that.
That's not too bad of an idea.
Which playing with a slinky could be worst and best depending on what you had to do as a kid. That's bad example.
Whoa.
I'm the ideas guy.
Looks to be that way. Do you have an idea right now?
Yeah, my idea is let's get the hell out of here.
And I'm right there with him. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Go follow us on TikTok, and we will see you next time.
Manish on the beat. Shabang.
Come on, man.